My name is Colin Bruce. I'm a freshman biology major from Washington, D.C. And thank you for taking the time to interview me today. Well, for number one, I actually do, I've been blessed with having the relationship with a lot of you at LSU. And in the same sense here, how I feel comfortable in this setting, because I know you guys, I feel like, because I'm a part of your brother dorm, I feel like you guys should also feel as comfortable as well over at Gray's home, which is where I stay. So I think just choosing LSU because I know you and because I feel like we had the opportunity to really foster a positive relationship between us. And that's primarily the reason why. I would say, I think one thing that definitely makes me different though is that I'm willing to work at my weaknesses. So I'll say my first weakness, to be honest, is time management. And it's been a struggle, but something that I've tried to address, especially since we're here in college now, and it's become more quintessential to really doing well in school. What else? I think that's probably my largest weakness, definitely time management. But I think one of my strengths are, I think I'm always willing to listen. I'm very open. And one thing that my dad was really pushing for me at home was like stressing to be very considerate of others. Like I feel like I've tried to make it a part of my personality to go out of my way to think about the well-being of others, how I can really go out of my way to sort of improve it. So things like that. I think when I was little, I told my sister that I wish that she was sucked up by a vacuum. It wasn't really cool because as I've come to learn, I really appreciate that relationship that I do have with my sister. She's someone I can really confide in. I can tell her anything. And I guess since that point, it's like our relationship has really started to... Since that point, it really started growing, right? Like we really started respecting each other. In that sense, I guess that was one of the mistakes. That's how it happened. I do feel that I have what it takes to win the RJ pageant because I do feel like comfortable in front of you. I've really developed a solid relationship with a lot of girls in LSU already. I know them as friends and sisters, and so that's really important to me. Right? When I approach the pageant, I'm looking at it as something that I feel is almost like a responsibility, something that I really will take seriously, something that won't be a joke, but like an opportunity for me to also show myself. So in that sense, I do feel comfortable participating, and I do think that I would do well. Whether or not that would affect you choosing me, I guess if I didn't feel comfortable doing it, then I can understand if you didn't feel comfortable choosing me. However, I do feel comfortable. So. Well, originally I did want to do poetry for my talent, but then I thought, I'm gonna do something that shows y'all who I am, right? Something that I think is quintessentially me. And so I was really gonna do my accents, right? As you guys know, if you didn't know, for a small period in my life, I moved to Kenya. I was originally born from Washington, D.C., and when I was 7, I moved to Kenya and I lived there for 2 years. Wonderful experience, lots of land for a little boy with a lot of energy. One of the biggest takeaways I had from there was sort of an accent. And so one thing I would want to do an accent and also teach you guys how to do it as well. Just give you a couple points.
That's okay. Yeah. You can move into that now if you want
to. What? My accent.
There you go.
You want it? Okay. Wait. Well, okay, first of all, so let me give you something, because this is going to the whole LSU, right? Okay, so first of all, the essentials to a Kenyan accent. This is like Kiswahili English, right? One of the biggest things are your stress on the vowels, right? So Morgan, I've told you this before, right? One word can have 3 different meanings. It can, and it's just because you're stressing the vowels. Here we go. So for example, if I go, oh my goodness, my hat, right? I'm pointing to my heart. You're thinking of my heart, right? I go, oh my goodness, where is my hat? Right? Pointing to my hat. But hat and hat, same meaning, right? Let's see what else. If I were to go, Kayla. So, oh my goodness, my shin, it's hats. It's hats. It's the same thing, the same word, all different meanings.
Mic drop. Okay, thank you. Is there anything else you want to leave with us as